Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, or good morning, good evening, depending where you are. I'm Miles Debsky here with fmtraining.tv, broadcasting today from Portland, Oregon. We got a great session today. It's going to be a set field by name in FileMaker with Nick Hunter. Just real quick before we get to them, we are broadcasting today, if you're new here, on 3 different platforms. We're on Discord, on Twitch, and on YouTube. So you
the
can
Discord people think they're the only ones that exist. There's a dialogue over here going wherever they I'm trying to explain it to them. Keep going. Get going, Miles. Good fight. Let's keep going. If you're a Discord, let me help everyone on Discord. You are not the only people in the universe, okay?
if you're watching from Discord today, this is the only place we stream to.
Yeah, only to the first 25 people, right? I love it.
Yes, but you can join from any of those platforms. Message on there, ask questions along the way. I'll be monitoring and be able to answer some and also pass questions along to Nick. So yeah, free service we offer every day at 1 p.m. Pacific, weekdays. And yeah, now I'm going to hand it over to Richard. He has a couple announcements and housekeeping things.
Yeah, real quick on the upcoming schedule for those of you interested in this. I don't know if I can see the camera here or not, whatever. So we are broadcasting in high definition. So keep in mind that if you're watching on YouTube, and you have a problem or an issue or whatever, you can also check out Twitch, or you can check out Discord. There is an invite we can put out there, so you can join Discord. Discord is kind of an interesting platform. If you're watching on it, though, it is limited to about 25 people. We're trying to expand that. Primarily, Discord is designed for voice chats with people playing games and stuff, but we're using it kind of more in a business setting for that, right? All right, Nick, are you ready to go, baby? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Right, Nikki, baby, go.
Okay. Yeah. So, if Michael Gravel is from Montreal, his name is Michel Gravel. Okay. So no, because you make fun of me when I misspell something, so my turn. Okay, so yeah, thank you everybody for joining today. This amazing broadcast that we have today about the set field by name. Okay, so I know for most of you guys, the set field by name is kind of for your everyday kind of is the ketchup on the French fries. But for most of the people, sometimes could be difficult to master because, let's be honest, once again, FileMaker didn't make anything simple for us. Okay, so and that again, because I like to do this all the time when it's needed, is to go back in history and understand why it came like this. Okay, when back in the day when FileMaker was doing things, they were doing things slowly. Okay, so they start coming with a set field by name kind of a feature in FileMaker 5, and then it got broken completely because they came with FileMaker 7, and FileMaker 7 changed drastically how FileMaker schema and calculation were built, right? Because relationship and stuff like that. And then suddenly everything became like a nightmare. So they had to come with another function to go along with the set field by name. Okay. Otherwise, if you use set field by name like we were using in, I don't know if it's FileMaker 6 or FileMaker 5, I don't remember. But if you use FileMaker's set field by name as it was intended today, it will break all the time. So we are going to see that right now. So let's start it. So I'm going to share my screen if I can, if Slack let me do that. Yeah, it does. And I'm going to remove that here from the middle. Okay, so what we are talking about those things. We have set field. So set field everybody knows. Set field very simple to understand. You have this command here, this script step set field. Then you pick up a field, okay? And then here you have kind of a calculated results, and you can put whatever you want, like Nick, for example. So if I'm doing this, and I execute this script set field, here what happened. Okay, I click here. He set the field first name, with Nick. If I change this, I said Miles, okay? And I said set field, now it's Miles. So far, so good. That's very simple, okay? So what happened when I start playing with set field by name, which is exactly the same as set field, but here you have to hard code it. Okay, so here a little glossary kind of explanation about what the naming of those. When we say hard coded, you know, hard coded means this is it. This function, this script step is setting the field contacts first name and cannot do something else. It's not possible, you know, it's hard coded. Now here, this is hard coded as well. Why? Is because it is a constant. A constant is something that doesn't change. It's you know, a word like this, okay? This is hard, we call that hard coded, okay? This is hard coded. Now, if I'm using this here on set field, get username, okay? Now this is not hard coded, okay? There's a logic here, okay? This is hard coded because it cannot change on the fly, but this can change on the fly. So if I say set field, so now it said Nicholas Hunter because in my preference, my computer is Nicholas Hunter. If I change to Miles, for example, and I say set field, now it's Miles because I changed the get user name, I change it with something else, right? So now you saw that this now is not hard-coded. So this is a little glossary kind of explanation about how we call things hard-coded, you know, or not hard-coded. Okay. So this, but this here is hard-coded. Okay. So now what happened if I use a set field by name? Okay, you say, okay, you know what? Now you have two calculations. You have to specify. Here, you have to specify this and you select from a list of fields. Here, you have specify the target field, and it's a calculation. So I can put whatever I want to target the field. For example, I can put the name of the field, manually. I can hard code the name, Okay. So how I'm doing this? So I'm putting between quotes and I'm putting the name of the field. So what you think that if I want to target first name, you think this is enough, right? You think I say, okay, I want the field that first name, okay? And you say, you want the calculated result to be Nick, okay? Or you said you want to set field by name, first name, and the field name is first name, and the what I want to, and you think this is okay, right? So if I say set field by name, nothing happened. And if I debug it, because yesterday we talked about the error code, you have a 102 field is missing. So the field name is not this. And in fact, it's not the field name of the set field by name script steps must be this. Sorry. It must be the table of occurrence, the TO, and the name. It must be like this. It cannot be just the field name. It can't. That's why in FileMaker 7.0, this got introduced in 7.0. Okay? That's why the field by name completely screwed everybody, because now the field name must be must be the table of occurrence and the first. So now if I'm doing this and I execute the script, bam, Nick is okay, and I have no error code, you know, no errors. Okay. So now you understand the problem. So you say, okay, Nick, that's it. I'm okay, I'm fine, and stuff like that. But you will say, okay, Nick, what's the difference between the set field and the set field by name if I have to go there and hard code my stuff. Okay, what's the difference? Oh, that's a big difference, and I'm going to show you that. Now I want to show you something before we go there. I want to show you something. If you keep this like this, you say, okay, that's fine. You know, it could be nice. It could be fine. Let's say I want to have a smart button. Okay, I want a smart button. Okay, and yeah, Steffi, I'm going to show you. Carl Williams said Nick should also demonstrate the set field by name with repeating field. Yeah, I'm going to show you that. That's easy. So I'm going to show you something else before. I'm going to show you that you can transfer the name to the script parameter. So what that means? That means now that I can have a button set first name, and I say this. Okay. So I have a button set first name, and I have a button here set last name, but it's the same scripts. So now the name of the targeted field comes from the parameter. So I have one, or what's the name? Set field by name. Okay. I have one script step, but two buttons with two different behavior. Okay. Demonstration. Set first name, Nick. Set last name, Nick. See, I have one button now that shows me that target two different fields, but I have one script. So now this could be, you can calculate the name of the fields before you trigger the script step. So this is kind of a huge enhancement, because otherwise you have to say set field. If you want to do this, you need two scripts, right? You set field, so you need to duplicate this. You need two scripts. You said set first name, okay, and you need last name. You need two scripts if you want to do this, okay. If you want to target if you want two buttons to target two different fields with the set field, not by name, but the set field, you need two scripts. Here, because this here is decided on the button, I can have 10 field, 10 buttons, and one script step. Okay. So now I want to show you how to how to prevent. So now you know how to tell your script which field to set before it's executed. Okay. So now I'm going to show you something here. You say, okay, Nick, that's great, that's fantastic, but what happen if I just do this and I rename this? I rename the field, I rename the field, and I rename the TO. I rename the field and I rename the TO. What happened now? What happened with this? Well, everything broken. So if I execute the script like this, I will have an error, because the table is missing, because the field is missing, because everything is missing. See, so that's a good example for yesterday. For example, let's say I don't change this. Okay, I'm changing only the name. The name go change. Here now I have an error here saying, the error says field is missing, 1 or 2. Why? Because I changed the name of the field, and the name of the field in the script step I hard coded first name, and now it's first. So if I want to fix this, I need to set this. Now it works. Now it will work, you know. Let's clear this, you know. Now it works. It works because I hard-coded the name. So we say, okay, what the heck is this? Yeah, because now if you go there and you change this and you remove the S here, you say, okay, you say, okay, it's my contacts. Okay, you change this. So now you have another error coming. I think it's 101. And the error is 106. Table is missing, right? Table is missing because the table is no longer because here I said my contacts. Okay, I said contacts and not my contacts. So if I said this, now, okay, now it works. You know, demonstration. Now, if I fix the problem, now you say, okay, Nick, that's a nightmare. That's a freaking nightmare. All my stuff, every time I change the name of the field, that has to be redone. Or no, you know. Oh, and that's why most of the beginners and intermediate people say, okay, no way I'm using set field by name. This is a POS. It's a grade A POS. Okay. And I say, yeah, but no, because it's missing a piece here. Demonstration. When you go there and you say, okay, no. I don't want to hard code the name of the field. I don't want that. This is the wrong way. What I want this. Get field name. Okay. So this is where it starts to be hairy. This is where FileMaker start to, you know, okay, you know what I mean. So I want the field name of this field. Get the field name of the field. So you will say, Nick, what you're doing here, you pretty much, you know, you are hard coding the field name. No, because I am still having the benefits of this. I have still the benefits of having two buttons, yeah, and one script. But let me show you what this do, okay, before, you know, because I think this deserves kind of a demonstration. You have get field. Forget about the get field. I'm going to explain the get field later, okay, because the get field is interesting too. But get field name, and I want this. What is return? It returns this. My contacts first. My contacts first. What happened if I go to the schema, I change the name of this back, and I go there and I say, okay, first name and last name. What happened if I do this? Okay, if I change this? Well, yeah, this is a bug of FileMaker. This is a big giant bug they have here. A big freaking giant bug, okay? Because it shouldn't have done that here on the watch. It should have changed. I noticed that bugs one day. Okay, so my FileMaker screwed up my demonstration. But anyway, here, if I change the name, okay? I change the name, and I click, it still work, right? It worked. Now, I changed the name again. I said one, and oh no one. I said I say in French. Prénom, okay, et nom. This is French. I changed to French, okay. And I'm here. Prénom, nom. See, it changed it here. Set field. It's still working. It's still working because I am getting the field name. So I have a function that returns to me the field name of the field. So whatever the field name here, but still I can set I'm sending to the scripts. I'm sending to the scripts the field name, get script parameter. Okay, so I'm sending to the scripts the field name Let me show you. Here, I'm sending to the script the field name. Field name is this, contacts, prénom. Now, let's say I'm going here and I said first name, okay? And I change the name. Now, I click here, it's contacts, first name. So it's still sending, so you have the best of both worlds. You still have the same benefits. Using the get field name, you have the same benefits of this set field, because this will always change the field automatically. Demonstration. When you hear and you change the name again, you say first instead of first name. If you go to the traditional standard set field, it changes automatically. So now with this get field name function, and you target the field that you want to get the field name, automatically the right name, the current name, updated name that you have in the schema will be sent to the script, and you still have the ability to say this, to say, okay, to have a script parameters, and then you have one script. You have one script here. You have one script. And you update the name of the script, okay? So, yeah, Bilbo, yeah, it's tricky, Andre, yeah. Hello, by the way. Okay, so Bilbo said, okay, that's why you get field name. Oh, yes, it is. So, yeah. So this is a good practice to do. So I'm going to, Miles, if you can, check the question for me a little bit.
Yeah, there's some discussion, but the only kind of question is that recent one that Jake just posted.
Yeah, so okay, is there a way to make this work across multiple tables? Like if you had a first name field in contact table and in vendor table, for example. Oh yeah, of course, of course. You can say, look, for example. Okay, let's go there. Let's go to the other file here in Power Search. So here I have a contacts, So I have contacts, okay? And here, let's say in this, I have an account name. I think I have account name here. No, I don't have account name. I don't have account name. Okay. So I want the account name of this contact, okay? So every contact I have in this table is related to an account name, okay? But I want a script, for example, okay, account name. So I want a script that here, for example, let's say I'm going here. I want the script to say, give me the name of the account name that is related. So the account name is related to another table, okay? But I want the script, so I'm going to pull a button here, okay? Set account name, okay? Or get account name, get account name. Account, get account name. Okay, so, and I want the script here to say plus get account name. Okay, so, and I want the set field by name. Set field by name, right? I want the name of the field, get field name, okay? And, oh yeah, but because, yeah, what you want, yeah, you can go anywhere and get the account, and get the account here, right? So it will, yeah, my demonstration is not good. It should be on the other way, it should be on the other side. Let's say, for example, I have a better example. Let's say I'm going to account here. Okay, do I have an account list here somewhere? Do I have an account okay, this one, okay, and I want a field here in the account, all contacts, okay? I want a field that name is all contacts, okay? Yes, but still it's not what you want to do, because you want to set a field that is in the, yeah, but by the way, you can set a field. I don't want to spend time here. You can set a field anywhere using the get field name, and you can go anywhere. You know, you want to set field this. If you have a relationship that works, it will work. You know, it doesn't matter. It will go across the relationship. Okay, so that answers the question. Sorry, I can't make. It doesn't come to my mind or you know, nice demonstration. Sorry, but you got the point here. The question is yes, you can do that. You can go across. You can go across the relationship if you want. Yeah. When you put here, you are inside a calculation. Okay. So whatever the laws of the calculation applies here, all the laws apply. Yeah. You can use a variable. You can use whatever you want as a, you know, as a field name. It's a calculation, so whatever. But the field name must be formatted like table of occurrence, column, okay, and field, and the field name. No, this is how it must be formatted. It cannot be just the field name. It won't work. It cannot be just this. It won't work. Okay. So, but the get field name will target always the field you need to go, right? So the set field by name and get field name is going together, okay? Is going together, okay? So now I want to show you something here. You say, okay, Nick, that's great, but your demonstration is kind of yeah, because you said first name and you said last name the same thing, right? Yeah, it's true. So here comes the usage of the script parameters. Okay. If you use, you know, if you use my empower your search stuff here, you have a function that you have a custom function that I call get parameter. Okay. So get parameter value. Okay. So pretty much he's doing this. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, and let's copy. I'm going to copy because I'm going to give you this file. So normally you need to discuss some function. It's not that it's complicated, but it makes your life much easier. Okay. It makes your life much easier to do this. And here. Okay, so here. So pretty much this function, instead of saying get value, script parameter, and the number of the value, instead of doing this, you have get parameter and you want the value 1. Okay, that's all what it's doing. Okay, so let's say here I want the value 1 and here I want the value 2. Okay, get parameter value 2, because now I'm going to send to my script 2 values. The first value, okay, here I'm saying, so you say, okay, yeah, you say, Nick, you're a listomaniac. Yes, it's true. I'm a listomaniac. So I'm going to send a list of things. The first value of the list is the name of the field I want to go. And then here, the second value is the whatever I want in this field. Can be a calculation, can be whatever you want, okay? And here, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to do the lists. I'm targeting, you know, this one. And here I want whatever I want in the last name, okay? So let me rename this last, because this is French. You don't want French. So here, okay. So now I have 2 values. So let's clear this. Okay. First one, I'm going to the contact first, and the value is Nick. Pam. That's okay. Now I'm going to the contact last, and the value is Hunter. Bam. Capish? So now you have 1 button, 2 fields, you have two buttons, two fields, two target fields, two different value in the field with one single script step. And that's now, if you save another demonstration, I'm going here, I'm going to the table, and I'm, projects, and I create a project, and, I just want, a project name and project CD, for example. Two things completely different, okay? I copy those scripts, those two buttons. I'm going to the project, kind of for, the project, the new, I just created it, right? Just brand new layout with brand new table, brand new fields. I paste this and I call them set project name. So here, the field name is no longer the first, but the project name. And I want project name like, go to Moss. Okay, that's my project. And here is the project CD. Project CD. So I change the name of the field of the and I go to project CD, and it's Mars City. Okay, Marsville. Okay. Marsville. So I'm going there. So now I go there and I say set name. Okay, well, something wrong here. What happened? What happened? Set field and get project first name. Okay. Oh, sorry. My bad. I need to create a record. So project name and project CD. Capish? So I didn't change, and I still using the same script, right? Same script, and I didn't, I didn't. So yeah, Paul, for the JSON demonstration is great too, but I have another demonstration for you for that. Now I want to show you something that I'm using a lot. Okay. Because I love to show you things that I use in my everyday life and makes my life much easier. Okay, so I like the real world stuff, not the theory. This is pure theory. Now I'm going to show you real stuff. So sometimes it happens. So you can have it can come with. Let's say you have a JSON file. Unfortunately, I don't have the JSON file with me here. But let's pretend you have one. If you need what I'm showing you right now because of the JSON file, that means you know what a JSON file is. Okay. So, but if you are an intermediate or beginner, you will understand what's going on here. Let's say I have a new record here, empty, and I have a bunch of fields to set, a bunch of fields, So what you do normally, you go there, create a new script, and you say, okay, set field. So what do I have? Okay, set field first, and you set the field with whatever. So it can be a JSON, can be a SQL, can be whatever you want, can be whatever, okay? And you put whatever, it should go there. Then you say set field last. So I just want to show you how painful it is, okay? And you say Hunter. Then you say set field, email, and then you say hunter@nick.com, okay? Okay, so, and then you say address, etc., etc. See how freaking complicated and freaking difficult it is. And it's hard-coded. The name, not this. This is a calculation, so this can be from anywhere. But this is hard-coded. Hard-coded. Okay. So now I'm going to show you something that I'm using all the time. Okay. So set field in batch. Okay. Set field in batch. So what that is? Okay. First of all, there's a parameter coming here. each time a script need a parameter to work, each time a script need a script parameter to work, in the name of the script, I say, okay, hey, you need a parameter. So for example, let's say here I have a button here that points to set fields. Okay, so and I have a script that points to this. I have a button pointing to this script. I know the name. Oh, by the way, oh, this one need a parameter. Oh yeah. Don't forget the parameter. You put the parameter. You know what I mean? That is a reminder to tell you, hey, you need a parameter to make that working. Okay, so now I have this button here, and I want the script to work with a parameter, and I want to set the fields. So here what I'm doing. I'm saying set field, set variable, and I said this is counter. So if the boss were there, he would say, oh, this is what's the name? I can do the voice. This is our what's the name? A test question, and you need to know that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a test question. Okay, the counter plus one and stuff like that. This is a question. So, and then you have a loop. Okay, and the loop says set field by name. Okay, gets parameter value, whatever the counter says. Oops, whatever the counter says. And the value, the same script parameter. Okay, what are them? Script parameter, get parameter values, and whatever the counter says. Okay. But here, yeah, so I need to say, okay, so now I need to add another variable. It's a little bit, it's not easy, right, to do that, but I mean, it's just a playing with parameters and stuff like that, right? So you set a variable, and that is the field info. That the field info, what it is whatever the substitute of what's the name? Okay, let's do this. Let's do the thing a little bit easy, okay? Because otherwise it will be too complicated. I just want to show you the beginning of this. I don't want to show you everything because otherwise I'm going to be too complicated. So I'm going to set field by name, whatever the counter says, okay? And I'm going to set another variable, which is the number of values, and I said value count of the get script parameter. So what this is for, okay? I need a loop. When you have a loop, when you maybe a loop, we should maybe you guys want the loop. Okay, so yeah, thank you, NRRPC. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, I need the counter plus one here. Sorry. Yeah.
And also the line 4 set field by name. You're missing a C in the variable.
Oh.
$ounter. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so. See, if you need loop, if you want me to do some loop stuff, you need to buzz. I don't see any buzz, so don't do it. So the loop here, every loop, you need something to stop the loop. Otherwise, it's continue to do the loop forever. Okay, so you need to stop the counting. So I'm getting here how many values the script parameter will have, because this can change. You can have 2 values, 1 value, 10 values, 200 values. That can change. Okay, so I'm counting the number of values inside the script parameter, and then I'm saying exit loop if whatever the counter equals value. So I mean, this will count 1, 1, 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the number of values is 10 times, for example, when this will arrive at 10, when the counter will say 10, it will arrive here. We say, okay, oh, by the way, you have 10 value. The counter is 10, so I'm stopping. Okay, I stop. That's it. Okay, so let's do this now. So instead of having a bunch of set field, set field, set field, set field, set field, set field, okay, instead of having this, okay, I just do this, right? So here what happened. I want to show you what happened. Let's say, no, I'm not in the right file here. Let's say here, I want, okay, to set field in batch, and here what I'm doing. I have a list. Yeah, I know, I'm a listomaniac. I know. So I have a list, and what the list doing? Okay, so what the list is doing. I want get field by name, get field by name. So we say we want first. You see how easy it is now to do this? Because now I can do this, right? And I want the last, right? So we are not into opening a window, opening a dialog. You know what I mean? So I said email. Okay. Now I said address. See how easy it is to do a multiple. So you get the point where I'm coming here, you know, and city, and here set field by name is state. See, I did in less than a minute. I did plenty of this instead of doing what I was supposed to do before with set field, open the dialog, open this, choose city, then, you know, duplicate, go there and choose email. You know, it's not the same thing at all, right? And by the way, this script will work with every single every single list of fields that you're going to send into your parameter, whatever the list of fields here, it will work. Just you need to change that list and it will work. So demonstration, okay? So now I'm sending here, show custom dialog. I'm sending here, I want to show you the parameter, get script parameter. So this is what I'm sending to the dialog, okay? So let's debug this, right? So I said, I want to send the list of this. This is a list of all the fields I want to set, okay? First, last, email, address, city, postal code. Okay. Now, okay, I have, how many values do I have? So now I have a variable here telling me that, okay, Nick, that's great. You have 7 values. Oh, is that true? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 values, right? We so far so good. So now I have a loop and I set the counter. Okay, so now the counter said, okay, I am in number 1 here. That's my counter. Okay, number 1. So who is in my list, who is the number 1? It's field. So I have 1 here because that's what I said. I said, whatever the counter says, put here. Then continue. The next 2, the next 3, the next 4, 5, and 6, and 7. And then counter now, counter equal number of values. So my script terminates. So you say, okay, Nick, this is great, but okay, let's say, because now I know what was missing in my first demonstration, so I can do that. Let's say I have a list of data, list of value. No, I have data. No, data coming from SQL. You know, for example, you know, like to please Kyle. This is from, so MySQL returns me a list of values. Okay, and what SQL returns to me, okay, is this. Oop, is this Nick Hunter? Yes, I know. I will put that later. Okay. Email at nick.hunter.com. And I have address is 555 Mars Street, and it's what's next is city, right? What next? City? Yeah, city. Mars Street, Marsville, Mars State, and it's 00001. Okay, this is my postal. Okay, so this is what the SQL returns, right? The SQL returns me this, or the JSON return me this. You know, whatever you want, whatever pleases you. Okay, whatever pleases you. There, you have a bunch of values that came from a SQL, came from a calculation, came from whatever you want. So you have, well, oh yeah, you have whatever. Oh, missing here. Okay, so you have a list. Okay, so this is coming from SQLs, JSON, or you know, whatever. Okay, can be whatever. So now instead of saying counter, I'm saying this. So what happened here? I have a value. So I have two lists. I have the list of fields and I have a list of values. So the first value will be Nick. The second will be Hunter. The third. Okay. So now what happened? If I have a situation like this, you know, and you want to use set fields, the traditional set fields, here what you need to do. Set field. First, boom, here, get value of this, and you want the value 1. And you need to do this, get last, and you need to go there and say value 2. Go there, you know, that's what you need to do. And it's hard coded, right? Now with my system here, it's if this change, it's still working because you know it's a viable. So now let's do it again. That my lists. I'm doing. Let's see. Okay. It didn't work. I don't know why. Oh, sorry. Get value. Counter. Okay. So now I want two things here. I want this and I want this. So duplicate this and duplicate this here. I want to see this. I want to see this here. Okay. I'm going to send you this file anyway. Okay. So I have two lists. I have the first list is the list of fields, right? And the second list is the list of data. And now look at this. Bam! Great. And this is fully universal because this can come from anywhere, SQL, JSON, whatever. Okay. This is you decide in the script parameter. Oops, sorry. Where's my okay. This here, the what's the name? The name of the field is decided by whatever the button, the script, whatever. You decide, you type the name. And of course, you still have the goodness. You still have the goodness that if you go there and you say, okay, yeah, by the way, it's not first, it's first name. Okay. Who cares? You know, who cares? It's still working. Demonstration. Delete this. New record. Pam, pam, pam. Still working. Because I'm using the get field name, right? So that it's just, you see how simple now something very complicated could be, right? This is a good use case for set field by name. Yeah, I know, Kyle. Yeah, this is the set field by name. So now that you know pretty much how to use it, right? You know that you know that you need to use get field name all the time. Pretty much. You need to use the set field by name and get field name goes together. Okay. And if you don't, and I understand that if you don't use the get field name, you get destroyed because you have constantly you break constantly your stuff when you rename something, right? And it happened, especially when you build something, you constantly rename things and stuff like that. So anyway, pause sometimes needs some small display things. So yeah.
The little discussion was someone asked if they could use this technique to send out mass emails, and so that's where they went into using MailChimp instead, and now they're asking about pause.
Oh, you mean send email. Yeah, exactly. That this is the loop. Yeah, that's the technique I'm using to send email with SMTP. Because if you send one email to multiple recipients, it's not the same thing as I'm sending one email to one person only. Because otherwise, you will be tagged as a spammer if you do that. But yeah, just send email with SMTP. I could do a demonstration on this one day if you want. But there's many, as you said. Now we have MailChimp. Okay. Pause here. You know why I don't want to go there. I don't want to use MailChimp. Because otherwise, you know what? Using FileMaker, that would be like a cost prohibitive. I mean, can you imagine? You need a MailChimp account, you need this account, you need that account, you need, oh my gosh, and all the fees and stuff like that. And then you are dependent. You are dependent of somebody. So that means your solution is dependent to somebody else. And I don't like it, maybe that because I'm divorced or something like that, but I don't like to be dependent to somebody. Okay. So that's why I try my best always to, be on my own, even though it means, like we have an expression in French saying, okay, pouring some water in your wine. You know what I mean? If you don't have enough wine, you put water in it and you have more wine. Okay, so even that means if I cannot have all what I want, I might have all what I can get, and sometimes is enough. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like. No, now I want to. I can demonstrate right quick before we go. 2 minutes because I promised it. It's the repeating field. Okay, but now I think you got it. You got how it works, right? So you have a repeating field here. Let's say I have 10 repeating fields, right? So I have a repeating field, and let's put the repeating field in the layout. Okay. So repeating field, okay, and I have 10 repetition, vertical, and I want 10. Okay, so now, so you can use the same thing here for the repeating field. So set repeating field. Okay. So I'm going to use the same but the number of value. I think we have a get repeating. I don't know how many repetition. I think we have a repetition. Get repetition. No, we don't have errors. No, we don't have a repetition kind of a repeating field repetitions. Return number or yeah, field repetitions, file name, we don't care, layout name, we don't care, and field name is repeating field. I think this returns the number of repetition the field has. Let me see. I didn't use repeating field for years. No, it doesn't do that. Maybe because Yeah, no, it doesn't. You should have field repetitions, get field file name, and get layout name. And I don't know why it doesn't work. Field repetitions. Yeah, field name.
There's a get repetition, but it's all
No,
one.
no. Get repetition. Don't doing this. I want to know the number of repetition of a field. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, don't waste time with this. This is not the part of the. Let's say I have 10 repetition. Okay, the number of value is 10, and I have this, and I want to set the field with the repetition. Okay, so how you do that? Get value, okay, and the repetition, and you say, okay, get repetition. This is why the repeating field and the number. So that will be the one. See, this function get repetition will get a repetition of a repeating field. Which number you want to go? The repetition 2, 3, 5. You know, this is how you do. You have another way to do it, but much less elegant, is to do this. So this to do this like this, and to say n%. Oh, n%, and you do this, and you do this, and counter, and see, it's much less elegant. It's crap. Okay, so you do this, you know, with brackets. Okay, and I will show you later why. So, but this is much more elegant. So normally, if everything okay. So this is set fields, and this is set repeating fields. Okay, set repeating fields. And if things are okay, blah, 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 with, actually, I don't think I need this, by the way, because I have one field. So this is, I don't need the what's the name, this, you know, I don't need the get repetition value. Yeah, okay, I don't need this because it is one field with 10 repetitions. So normally if I'm doing this doesn't work. Okay, so why? Field is missing. Okay, field is missing. Why? Oh yeah, I need the name of the field. Okay, at least I need the name of the field. So now I know it's, sorry, it's get parameter 1. So it's pretty much is get script parameter. I don't need to. So yeah, because I have the name of the get repetition, get script parameter counter. So it doesn't want this. Why? Get repetition value 1. Okay, got the same. So I need to send the name of the field here, right? So I have one field, get field name. It's the field, it's the repeating field name, okay? Repeating field. Sorry, I'm going a little bit rush, but it's 209. And so the repeating, so for the repeating field, you don't need a list of fields because this is one field, okay? But you still need to tell the script which field you want to go. Then the script here says, okay, I have 10 maximum values. And then he said, okay, go, it take the repetition of the whatever the field in the parameter, and it take the repetition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and then it is going to set up, now it's going to work. Okay, and it's not going to work. I don't know. I'm sorry. Why is field is missing though? Oh, hold on. Yeah, this should work. You know, this should work. Oh, by the way, hold on. No. Yeah, I think I know why he's doing this. He's not get repetition. I think here I need to do this. Just the last test, and then we go back. We go home. Okay. I think here I need to do this. Okay. Bah. Yeah. Okay. If you want to, okay. This is where this get repetition stuff doesn't. We don't have a set repetition. We don't have a lot of repetition stuff. Returns the number of orientation or repetition formatted. Yeah. See. Okay. So you need to do this. You need to put bracket because, let's say, okay. Last demonstration. I know it's text. We have way. The problem is when you have a repeating field here. Let's say you want to get the number 2, the value 2. You see here we have a repeating field, right? And this is a 1, but I want the 2. Okay. So you say bracket, open bracket, the number, and close bracket. See? Now you say you want 3, you want 4, 5, 6, 7. See what I mean? So you can pick up the one you want with getting the number here. Okay. So that's why what you need to do, you need to format this, in the calculation in order to tell which one you want to go. And unfortunately, in set field by name, I think you cannot do that. You have to do that. You need to say which one you want to go. Or I don't know. I'm going to do a research, but that works. Okay. Sorry for that. So thank you very much. Sorry for the late stuff, but it was great.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Nick's gonna get that demo to us. Tomorrow is Friday, which means that it will be our Deadbird Open Q&A. So bring your questions. We also have a few of our Discord viewers that will be on kind of as guests, sharing some of their files there as well. So I think that's all we have for today. Thanks for staying with us, and yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Guys just stepped up the whole way. Calm, cool, collected the quarterback. Great read, good patience. More importantly, great job up front protecting this quarterback to give you a chance. And that's all you can ask for.
Trying to rally down 10. 9:25 to go here in the fourth. Short motion by Amendola from the left. Brady takes the shotgun snap. Stands in, throws it left for Amendola. Reaches up and snacks a high throw and lands inside the 10. Rolling to the 9. Ball slightly behind him, but Danny makes the grab.